not to make his lunch.
Oh, okay.
They told me not to fold his laundry.
Yeah.
They told me not to pay for dates.
Okay.
Take me through there. Take me through there. What you talking about? Pack that nigga lunch.
All right, let's talk real quick. Some folks are fired up about her. But here's the thing. She's saying she cooked, cleaned, did laundry, spent her way to a wedding ring. Hey, congrats to the happy pair. No hate there. But let's keep it 100. There are women who don't want to trade chores for a ring, and that's so not wrong. Genuinely, for her sake, I hope years from now she's not back online venting. I'm the only one cooking, cleaning, doing laundry, even paying bills. 'Cause here's the tea. Once you start playing the game, you can't just change the rules. My only beef, when she acts like this is the secret to a ring, spoiler, it's not. And there's no guarantee. Some guys will let you do all that and still marry someone else, someone they'll never ask to lift a finger. If you call yourself a girl's girl or a feminist, supporting her doesn't mean you have to copy her. We want what's best for each other. If you want to cook for your guy, cool, just want him to cook for you too. If marriage isn't your vibe, awesome. Want to be a rich auntie or a dink couple, dual income, no kids? Go for it. The whole point, we don't all need the same life to be happy for each other. Relationships aren't one size fits all. They just need to fit you. So what do you think? Is trading chores for a ring ever worth it?
The amount of hoops that women jump through, the things that they're willing to do, put up with, the things that they are willing to claw, they're like clawing themselves to crawl right back into the very oppressive state that our mothers, some of our grandmothers and ancestors fought like hell to get out of. It absolutely astounds me. Feminism had to happen because women were not treated like human. We were treated like subhuman. We were stripped of our ability to educate ourselves, to vote, to own bank accounts, to own properties, to read books even. Some of those women were beaten to a bloody pulp if they got caught reading a book. They were terrified that if women educated themselves and worked and all of that, that women would leave men behind. That is the reason why they oppressed us in the first place. In case y'all didn't know. For those of you women out there who claim you're not a feminist, what you're really saying is that you don't care about your own rights. And you don't care about the rights of your so-called friends, your daughters, or any other woman around you. That's what that means. To be a woman and say, I'm not a feminist is crazy work. Because a lot of y'all have not taken the time to figure out what the actual definition of feminism is. Y'all listen to what everybody else is saying feminism is, mostly men and other uneducated women, and say, well, I'm not a feminist. And the number one reason why y'all are saying that is because y'all are male identified as fuck. You don't want men to see you as combative or masculine. Because there's literally no legit other reason why, as a woman, you wouldn't give a damn about your own rights. Talk about lost in the sauce. But this woman in this video did all of that for a man who is most likely still going to cheat on her, who's going to expect her to do those things because she clawed her way into being a man's slave. Whenever you are willing to jump through that many hoops for a man to pick you, you're doing all of that, dying for a man to pick you so that you can be his slave, so that you can cook and clean and pack his lunches. And then he tells you how much money he's going to give you. And that's assuming that you're an actual traditional wife. Because a lot of these women are also working and going 50-50. So it's a lose-lose for you either way, baby doll, because you're either going 50-50, which is allowing that man to save a part of his money that you're never going to see or benefit from, because he's going to be using that money to build up his other life with his next woman that he's either going to leave you for or be cheating on you with, whichever one, or building up his life to go kick it with his homeboy, if you know what I mean. That is what 50-50 is. Don't throw no kids in the mix. And it's like 90-10 off the bail. Because you're going to be rearing children, cooking and cleaning and packing lunches and running errands and doing all of these jobs, like I always say, for free. You did all of that cartwheel bending into a pretzel 12 ways for a ring. And really, it's just so that you can be a slave. Imagine begging, jumping through hoops. Imagine doing cartwheels, performing a circus act at a circus to be a man's concubine, to be his housemaid, his sex doll, his chef. I don't even think y'all realize when y'all are out here competing with other women, even. Y'all are literally competing to be a house slave / house dummy. I am so sorry, but that is what it is. And just like the lady who stitched the video said, for her sake, we hope that in the next few years, she's not one of those women on TikTok talking about, I can't do it anymore. I'm a married single mother and this is so hard. I hope that's not the case. Do I think it will be the case? Of course. I have no doubt in my mind. Because you're literally saying, hey, sir, I will be your dummy. I will do whatever because I'm finna hop and skip and cartwheel for that motherfucking ring. So he's not going to appreciate anything you do because, bitch, that's your job. That's your job. Go in that kitchen and make me a sandwich and shut the fuck up. That's your job. You want a cookie and kudos for doing all the things that you jump through hoops to get that ring to do? The nerve of you, bitch. That's literally how these men are going to see it. He's sitting there hyping her up in the video like, yeah, look, I got me a dummy, y'all. Them same men go right back to their male friends and clown you. They clown y'all behind. And I know because I be a part of men's conversations on a daily basis. They clown the fuck out of y'all. They clown y'all so hard. Oh, she ain't going nowhere. Oh, no, she ain't got that many options. Nah, she loyal. She loyal, dog. I'm like, she sounds like a dumbass. I mean, that, love is sacrifice. They never say she's not a dumbass. They never say that. They say it's a sacrifice. That's what love is. That's how you hold your man down. They don't see it no other way. And that's why they don't appreciate you because you do everything for them. That's why women like that get dogged out the most. And I'm going to keep telling y'all, the more you do for a man, the more respect he loses for you. And then once he gets tired of that woman, once she pops out a few babies, if she haven't already, and he's tired of effing her, he's going to go get with a woman who ain't did none of that. None of it. Ain't lifted a finger. That's the craziest part. Now, if you want to get married, that's your business. I just want y'all to know what you're getting yourself into. If you're going to marry a man, you got to marry them with the mindset that you are the one in charge and that you can walk at any moment. You have to have that mindset. Everybody's talking crap about Megan Thee Stallion's Lover Girl song. It's not my favorite song, right? And to be honest, I think the song was supposed to be like a fun sort of song. I don't think it was supposed to be as serious as people is making it. I just don't. I don't think that was the intention. But at the end of the day, the song is basically how she feels about Clay because of how Clay can handle her. YV Edit just did a wonderful breakdown of this on her channel. Y'all should go check that out. But Megan Thee Stallion is in love, but she still loves herself. If Klay Thompson was to cheat on her tomorrow, I guarantee you Megan Thee Stallion will dump him in 2 seconds like she's dumped every other man she's been with. That's how you have to approach marriage and relationships. I don't know what Megan's going to do. I don't know what, Megan says she want to have at least 4 kids. She's probably going to have her kids, Sierra, everybody's saying that Russell keeps pumping Sierra with kids. Sierra have been saying she's been wanting 5 kids since she was 16 years old. And I know because I've been following Sierra since day one. Scorpio, gang. Okay? She's been wanting kids her whole life because she's an only child. So she wanted them babies. It's a difference when you don't really know what you want and you're letting a man dictate your future and letting him decide or whatever. If she told Russell Wilson, I only want one kid with you, Russell Wilson would be like, okay, cool. I got the one kid. That's what I think, at least. But she had the many babies because that's what she wants. She's a Scorpio. Scorpio women know what we want at the end of the day. And we sticking to what we want at the end of the day. Megan Thee Stallion is the only child as well. She wants a big family. So yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't want to see Megan Thee Stallion have no kids. I don't. I'm just being honest. I'm selfish like that. Every time, women turn around and be like, oh, I ain't nobody baby mama. And then they turn around and become somebody's baby mama. I always be a little disappointed. But Megan Thee Stallion can do what she wants. I'm a huge fan of her. Always will be. But at the end of the day, if y'all are going to approach relationships, I think you should approach it, in that way. If you're trying to get married, you got to let that nigga know that you will leave. You got to let him know that if he F's up, you out the door. That's how you garner some kind of respect from men. If you're going to get respect, which for the most part, I think most men are going to find a reason to disrespect you regardless at some point in time. I mean, it's only a matter of time for most women. But if you're going to garner any kind of respect and have it for any period of time, you're going to get it by letting them know, nigga, I don't fucking need you. I'm here because I want to be here, not because I need you. I ain't no pathetic broke ass bitch. That's literally how you have to approach it. And anytime you approach it in any other way, you're going to get dogged. That's why women are so confused. They're like, well, I did everything for him. I don't understand why he's treating me that way, because men don't respect doormats. That's why. The more of a bitch you are to him, the more he's gonna fall at your feet in most cases. That's just how it is. A man who's strong enough to handle you will fall at your feet. A weak nigga, I'll be like, no, she's too masculine. And they gonna go find a weaker woman. That's what they do, because they can't handle a woman with strength. But that's all I got to say about this. Just know that if you want to get married, you need to know how to deal with men. You need to know how men think. And you need to approach it not with, oh, I'm slaving away and I'm doing all these things and jumping through these hoops for this ring. No, honey. No, you're doing it all wrong. I will never wrap my mind around women clawing at each other, being in competition with each other, crawling for crumbs just to go back to being oppressed when our ancestors fought like hell to not be oppressed. Like, the fact that y'all are crawling back into that hole willingly is crazy to me. I can't wrap my mind around it. Oh my God, dude. I can't. But anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think about this woman in the video. What are your predictions for this woman? Because I already can pretty much tell y'all what I think. I already did, right? But let me know what y'all predictions are for women like this. It's going to be a canon event for her, like it is for every other woman. Has she approached this differently? Maybe there will be some grace for her, but the way she just, oh my God, it's cringe. It's cringeworthy. The way she's clamoring and crawling for that ring. But anyway, leave your comments below. Hit subscribe if you haven't. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what your predictions are for this woman and women like this. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.
All together, girls. 1, 2, 3. Fuck these men on the internet. They don't know what they want, but they will see what they can get. Oh, go and waste your one and only precious life while pretending not to have a full receding hairline. So keep your eyes on his hairline and your hand on your drink. For all you know, he is a psychopath. He'll leave you on red, and he won't care if you're dead. And the psychics on TikTok are